So I went to a really big barbecue yesterday, and I was thinking of so many conversations that I've had with my clients about barbecue specifically, but also just about like eating out, events, other people's houses. So yesterday I arrived at the barbecue hungry, and also with a hungry toddler, Sophie was hungry. So that's not ideal because when you're hungry, you want to eat right away, so you're less likely to take time to assess the situation, see what your options are. But I still kind of like looked at what there was. You know, it was like regular barbecue fare. There were bean, beef, and salmon burgers. And I was kind of like, oh, maybe I'll try a bean burger. Like, that sounds interesting. But I also knew that I was only going to have one burger. So I wanted to make sure that I liked it, so I kind of compromised with the salmon burger, and it was actually really, really good. I also really love burgers, and so usually if I'm going to like have a burger, I want to have like a good burger at a restaurant, not like a fast food burger or like a frozen burger. I also opted for just lots of the fruit and raw veg on the side because it's easy to share with a toddler, for one thing, easier than salad, easier to eat. You know, and if I'm having a bun with my burger, I usually don't necessarily need like a quinoa salad or pasta salad. That's usually enough for me, carb-wise. Not that there's anything wrong with those things. Although there was a Thai noodle salad, which was delicious, and I tried some of that just because I wanted to try it. And then we were there all day, right? So if I got hungry throughout the afternoon, I went back and got like more fruit, more vegetables, and just shared with Sophie for the rest of the day. And then of course there's dessert. This was a huge barbecue, so there was like Costco bars and cake and cookies, which is perfect and genius for such an event. But if you're anything like me, you have probably in your lifetime had every bar that Costco makes, you know, at some kind of like family event or meeting. So I didn't really want to fill my dessert tank with those things that are not special to me. But anybody who knows me knows I love cookies, and I love Costco cookies too. And white chocolate macadamia nut are my favorite. So I had 2 cookies and that was it. And then actually as we were leaving, I was thinking about taking a third one for the road, and then I just left. I just, oh my gosh, had to walk away from it. One of the other things that's awkward about barbecues is timing, because often they're in like the middle of the afternoon, which is not a meal time for most people, and usually I coach my clients about timing, so it's kind of an awkward time, so you just have to plan for it. So that's either kind of like your late lunch or your early dinner. I had a later breakfast, and then I just ate at the barbecue, kind of like grazed all evening until we got home around 8 o'clock. And then after Sophie went to bed, I knew that if I didn't have anything, I would be hungry, but because I hadn't eaten a meal for a while. So I just had like blueberries and yogurt. So I felt like that kind of completed my day nutritionally. So if you're gonna have your meal at that barbecue time in like late afternoon, then you don't necessarily need a whole full meal later on in the night, but you might have a schmeal, which is like a snack meal, just to kind of finish you for the day, so that you're not going to bed hungry and waking up starving, because then that messes you up for the next day. This I got from Jacqueline London, who's one of my favorite registered dietitians to follow, and her secret power move is the asking what you can bring. So if you're in a situation where you're going to a barbecue and you're kind of like, you don't know what's going to be there, or you're not going to want to eat what's there, power move is call or text, ask what you can bring, and then you can bring something that you know that you will want to eat and that will fulfill you nutritionally, whether that's a salad or like a healthy grain or some other kind of meat or something vegetarian. That is your power move to making sure that happens. I hope that there are many more barbecues ahead in your summer. I know that there will be for me, so I want you to go and enjoy yourself, and don't feel nervous or guilty after, just navigate with some thought, because the one thing that I most want you to know is if you eat the way that I coach my clients to eat, which is intuitively, you're not on a diet anymore. This is your life. But that being said, every choice that you make regularly dictates the lifestyle that you're going to have. So you want that to be healthful, but also enjoyable. So I hope that that's helpful. I'm actually going to Rib Fest right now, so there is more barbecue in my future. So have a wonderful